Hey, what's going on YouTube? We're on to review number 77, and today we're playing Gauntlet. Now this game is definitely a classic in the arcades. For the 5 minutes I got to play this game for this review, I actually feel like this game is actually pretty fun, but it's infinitely more fun if you have 2 people. This game is definitely very arcadey, where it's like you don't get much of a story and you just get to play the game and it's just fun. It's like maximum amount of fun and minimal amount of story. However, with the style of game that this is, since it's mostly just run around the dungeon and kill all the monsters and then find the key and exit, and that's pretty much every single level for this game, I could see how for a lot of people this game would not be the greatest and you'd get bored of it pretty quickly. In fact, nowadays there's definitely even like mobile games that have more depth than this game does. The graphics themselves are pretty minimal, and they're that way for a reason, because this game has a lot of enemies it's throwing at you all the time, and I think if they didn't really minimize the graphics, it would definitely, and I feel like if it didn't minimize the graphics, it would definitely suffer tons and tons of slowdown, especially on 2-player. But if we take a look at the cover of this game, it definitely looks very like Super Conan the Barbarian. Just very generic looking, I think. Like the wizard looks generic, the main guy looks generic, the girl with him looks generic, and the archer in the back just looks like Robin Hood. So let's read the description on the back to see what this game is all about. Experience the ultimate in fantasy that is Gauntlet. Gauntlet. The arcade phenomenon is finally available as a Nintendo game pack. Choose one of 4 legendary characters as your hero. Thor, the warrior. Thyra, the Valkyrie. Merlin the wizard, or Questor the elf. The unique 2-player option lets you compete against a friend or join forces to defeat hordes of swarming monsters and to collect food, treasure, and magic potions. Then, prepare yourself for heart-pounding excitement, the likes of which you've never experienced before. Gauntlet sends you on a noble quest. The recovery of a long sacred orb. Search 5 worlds for magic codes that will unlock the final room where the orb resides. Each world comes with new, bewildering mazes and untold dangers to test the mettle of even the most skillful adventurer. As you progress through each maze, the level of difficulty rises. Take heart! We've added special hidden powers and abilities for each character. For increased playability and convenience, a special password feature allows you to restart a game on an advanced level. We've thrown down the gauntlet. Do you have what it takes to rise to the challenge? So the back definitely makes it sound pretty epic. And I'm sure at the time it was. And you know what? As a kid, I would have loved this game. It would have been fun to play with my friends and just make it further and further and further all the time. And even now, I don't really mind playing this one. Like, if someone comes over and suggests to play Gauntlet, I'm like, yeah, okay. I think Gauntlet would be alright. But I don't really think this is a game that I want to keep in my library permanently. And so I decided that this one should definitely go into the ditch pile, even though it scores an 8.5 out of 10 on my scale. There's just other games that are just better, and I'd much rather play those. But anyway guys, thanks for checking out my review, and I will see you guys later. Bye.